Howdy y'all, it's Russell back with Gwinnett Lawns in beautiful. Oh, look at that blue sky. Atlanta, Georgia. Today is April the 29th, 2023. It's actually Saturday. No, we're not going to do any mowing today, but what I am doing, it's about 8 o'clock and the post office opens in 30 minutes. And I'm going to be mailing out 1,300 of these mailers that I use, the Every Door Direct Mail mailers. And I have used these same mailers for years. Some years I've gotten a really good response. I only want about, I don't know, maybe 8 more customers. So I don't normally mail them this late in the season. Usually I'll mail them February and March, being that it's almost May. But the problem has been that it has been so cold here in Atlanta. Like right now, during the day, it should be in the 80s. And it has been, it's probably the low 50s right now, and it's only getting up into the high 60s, maybe touching 70 here and there. And we've had tons and tons of rain, so the Bermuda is not coming out of dormancy as fast as it should. So what I do is I'm gonna mail in the area where I live. Of course, you should always be marketing in that area, and no more than 4 miles away. Within I'm gonna say, well, the county that I live in here, Gwinnett, has almost 1 million people. This is nothing but solid suburbia here. It's just neighborhood after, and they're building as fast as they can knock trees down. They're building neighborhoods. It's incredible. The traffic here is really bad. But anyway, so yeah, I'm going to do some mailing. This is the 3rd round of mailing I've done to my area. I did 2 rounds to an area that was next to me. And I'm saying area, I'm saying the post office's route, which is only a couple miles up the street. And then this area that I'm mailing to, I have had other customers, but the income is a little higher there. So, and I like that area, and it's not far. So anyway, 2 different post offices. And you know what I forgot? While I go to one of them, I need to fill up one of my gas cans. So how do you guys use the Every Door Direct mailing? I think it works really, really well, and I'm very pleased with it. However, it has worked better in different years than it has this year. It's just kind of hit or miss, it seems like. So anyway, let's I'm gonna let you guys just hang out with me. I'm gonna go to the post office, and I'll check in with you there. All right, so that took a grand total of like 3 minutes. I was the first person in line. I spent $120.56 to mail. That'll be 638 of the postcards. So I'm gotta go drive about I don't know, 6 miles from here to go to the other post office in a different city. And well, that one's gonna be a little bit more expensive because I think it's 670 mailers pieces. So and also stopped and got 10 gallons. All right, so you guys that use ethanol free, hopefully you're using that sun is really jacking this up. Hopefully you guys are using ethanol free fuel in your equipment. I got 10 gallons and it costs 43 bucks. It's $4.30 a gallon here for ethanol free, and it's 90 octane. All right, well, I'll see you guys at the next post office. All right, I just finished up here at the second post office, and this was 670 mailing pieces, and it was $126.63. So I spent a little bit of money here, and I think the point of using the EDDMs, every door direct mailing, is so that you can have, let me get out of here, out of this parking lot, so that you can have really good saturation in an area that you want to cover every house, or every house in business. All these are going to be less than 2 miles from my house, so it'll be good. And I just want, if I get, let's see, that's 1,300. If I got a 1% response, that would be 13. I usually get 1 or 2%, so between 13 and 26 estimates are people responding. And yeah, that would, if I did 13, I could easily get 8 new customers, and that's enough. Then I will pretty much stop all of my advertising. The Google works better, at least in my area, but the problem with Google is that I get a lot of people that are out of my area, and like, even though you tell it, only a certain radius, it does never work out like that. So I'm very thankful for the Google My Business, because it does work good. I mean, everybody uses Google, at least around here. This is a very tech savvy area. There's a lot of young people here. There's a lot of older people, but everybody uses Google. So I feel like I may get a lot of leads off of Google, but I'm going to say half of them are going to be in areas that I just don't service. It's not worth me driving 30 minutes to go do 1 yard. I mean, I'm just not going to do that. Now, if I had a bunch of customers in that area, that would be different, but I'm not gonna start doing that. It's so much more efficient. I know everybody on YouTube talks about route density. So much more efficient to get the customers as close to you as possible, and then group them in a nice, logical way. This year, I was very purposeful about trying to group the customers that I have, and even so, making it easy to drive from house to house. So it worked out really well. I'm able to do at least 2 more yards in a day than I did last year in the same amount of time. So it works out good. But yeah, if I could have all of my customers in my neighborhood, that would be ideal, because then I wouldn't hardly have to drive, but it never works out like that. But anyway, so that's pretty much what I've done here on a Saturday. It's just turned 9 o'clock, and I've already got the mower all maintained. I sharpened the blades. I should have done a video on this. I scraped about 35 pounds of mud and just matted grass up under the trim star. I have never seen that much. And you know what? The cut quality was the same. I'd noticed nothing about the cut quality. I was cutting on 2 days where the grass was wet, and I had a couple yards had a lot of weeds, because normally the deck stays clean. I don't have to scrape it, even if the Bermuda's wet by the middle of the day, because Bermuda's so fine and the grass becomes dry. I don't have to. It's not like you guys up north that cut all the fescue and the cool season grasses that have a high moisture content. Deck scraping's just not normally a thing for me, at least. But I am going to, I thought I was going to replace the ripper blades. I'm still using the Ballard ripper blades. I've got like 120 hours on those things. Unbelievable. I will do a video on that when they finally wear out, but they're not. I mean, I'm gonna have to eat my words. Those blades, I don't think they're made in this country. Almost all blades that I've ever seen that are made in the United States are stamped made in USA. These aren't. I don't know where they're made, but I'm gonna tell you, those blades are good, really good. Anyway, guys, thank you very much, and I will talk to you on the next video.